Assalamualaikum to Dr. Firdaus. We are from Group 4. Our topic is skill labor shortage in Malaysia, problem and prospect to challenge international business. Okay, first of all, my name is Muhammad Syahmi bin Ghani, 245584. I will talk about the abstract first. For the abstract is, economy of the country is depend entirely on labor, capital, natural resource and entrepreneurship. All these four components are interdependent in producing goods and services for market within both domestic and international. Without this component, country cannot afford to have business and industry to meet the needs and wants of the people. To deal with competition in international business, the skilled labor force is required to carry out the work efficiently and effectively. The shortage of skilled labor in Malaysia will impact the country, and Malaysia need to struggle to compete with international business. According to the Star Online report, from 2011 until 2017, the share of low-skilled jobs in Malaysia increased significantly to 16% compared to only 8% in period of 2002 until 2016. Okay. The weakness in the market of skilled labor prevent economic growth and impedes the flow of foreign direct investment to Malaysia. Hence, it is important to change the profile of Malaysian labor from one who is unskilled and semi-skilled to high-skilled and professional workforce. The purpose of this study is to find out skilled labor shortage in Malaysia, decide the problem and prospect to challenge international business from skilled labor shortage in Malaysia. There are four keywords in this abstract. First, international business, skilled labor, economic growth, and foreign direct investment. Okay, that's all my part. I pass to my friend to continue.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Fi'in Muhammad Gaus. My number is 247383. Okay, today I will present the introduction. The purpose of this assignment is to discuss and study about skilled labor shortage in Malaysia, the prospect and problem to challenge in international business. First of all, we must know what is the meaning of the skilled labor. Skilled labor is the one who have experience, training, have a skill and have an ability in their work. Okay, so how they get the skill? They get the skill in the college and in the university. Maybe they get the skill in their previous job. Okay, the Master Association of Builder Malaysia have said, Mr. Fu have said that about 1.2 million need a skilled labor in Malaysia, and we have shortage about 300,000. I repeat that, 300,000. Nowadays, we look, the economy is rising, and we need a skilled labor in Malaysia. Okay, that's all for me, and my friend will present the other parts. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syafi'i bin Mr. Dollah, matric number 247342. I will continue my friend's part, which is introduction. Okay, nowadays companies need a skilled workforce in their company in order to compete with other industry. Okay, based on the reports, 97% of workers in Malaysia are not skillful yet, and it is become the big problem for industry in Malaysia in order to compete with other industry. So this assignment will discuss about how we want to overcome the shortage workers in Malaysia. That's all. I will pass to my friend.
Okay, today I will talk about background. Although Malaysia registered higher productivity growth in 2016, it still lagging behind the advanced economy. The Ministry of Finance says in the Economy Report 2017 and 2018, it's not that labor productivity increased into 3.5% in 2016, and it's expected to remain steady at 3.4% in 2017. The construction sector recorded the highest productivity growth at 12.4%. And the Human Resource Ministry has been quoted as saying that the target is to have 57 skilled workers by 2015, which will ensure Malaysia reach the goal to be a developed nation by 2020. One sector of particular highlight is construction, with Master Builder Association Malaysia outlining the acute shortage of skilled workers. And oil and gas is a major income earner for Malaysia and needs 40,000 skilled workers by 2015. Okay, but the second is construction industry is in many developing countries are greatly concerned with low level of skilled workers productivity due to economic, social cycle and psychology related factors influencing the performance of skilled workers. Now 2016, low productivity of skilled workers is one of the most serious tasks facing the construction industry, especially in the developing countries such as Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Hong Kong and other states in South Asia. In today, global economic skilled worker productivity is becoming more intense than ever due to the low level of quality performance of the skilled worker in the construction industry in most developing countries. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Muhammad Hazmi bin Wan Anwar. Okay, for the research methodology, the research methodology used in the study research is the secondary analysis. The secondary analysis allows the study to be carried out successfully and has accurate result. All the information and data that have been used to analyze in the study are mainly from the existing published journal and article. Furthermore, in order to enhance the accurateness of the data and make it more concrete and convincing, the report published by the trade union in Malaysia are regulated by the Trade Union Act 1959. Besides, a theoretical study has been carried out to understand better the relationship between skilled labor in Malaysia and challenges in international business. Thusly, some suggestion of the improvement that can be made by Malaysia Trade Union has been suggested in this study. I pass to my friend.
My name is Muhammad Azmi Mukhtar. I will explain about the analysis of our assignment. Labor represents the human factor of producing goods and services in the economy. Just because everything that happens in the economy affect the labor market. Change in demand for the goods and services, the size of population, the minimum wage rate have the significant impact to the job market. We expect that our economy will be more than 4% year on year. The basic argument discussed by the policymakers are increase the productivity that can help the employees earn better wages. According to Malaysia Productivity Corporation data, the annual labor productivity growth between 2011 and 2015 is around 1.8%, while our target is around 3.7%. So we need to double the labor productivity to achieve the target of new economic model. We are targeting skilled workers with higher diploma and qualification to achieve 35% or 5.35 million labor force by 2020. Currently, only 28% of total workforce of 14.76 million consider skilled workers. Executive Director of Employer Federation, Datuk Syamsuddin Bardan, fears that without skilled workers, the Malaysian economy will fall and be more difficult, and we need to improve the value change, and it is very difficult attract large capital investment. Dependent on foreign worker can lead a shortage of Malaysian job market. Qualified skilled workers in Malaysia do not have the opportunity to seize jobs appropriate to them. So the government has a role to protect Malaysian skilled workers work in Malaysia from foreign country, so they can help Malaysia's economic growth. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Siti Nurul Ashkin binti Kamarul Zaman. Today I will present about the discussion which is among the causes of the labour shortage are number one is about the retirement. The baby boom generation of skilled trade workers is approaching retirement. More than half are said to be 45 or older, and projection indicate there simply will not be enough new workers to fill this job. And the second is about the economic pressure. The Great Recession of 2008 forced many contractors working in the skilled trades out of business and causes potentially hundreds of thousands of individuals workers to leave the field. And number three is about the college versus the trades, which is in high school, student counsellors and parents are conditioned to believe that academic prep for college is the best way to go. There is a stigma that skilled jobs are low paying and offer little advancement, but that does not hold true today. Although some parents would prefer their child to become a doctor rather than plumber, the truth is the skilled jobs earn a good living and offer real career paths. However, this stigma results in a few young people being interested in pursuing skilled professions. And the last one is about the family business. Many trade contractors are family businesses in which the next generation may not want to continue the traditions, whereas family business very important to preparing next generations. That's all.
My name is Bhaktivani Sanasinaidu. My metric number is 254672. There are some solutions to overcome the skilled labour shortage in Malaysia. First of all, to increase skilled labour in service sector, the government should implement the national minimum salary policy. They should preset minimum salary value that can increase employment of professionals in governmental sector. This is because professional thinks that the income offered in Malaysia is lower than in overseas. So the professional used to flew over to the overseas to improve their life standard. For example, an evidence piece that we collected from the Malaysian online news that says that about 10 governmental nurses of Malaysia will offer about RM20,000 for each month as a salary to work in Dubai. In order to overcome this crisis, Malaysia's government should implement national minimum salary policy in order to overcome of this crisis. Next is cultivate self-awareness of market changing of Malaysia. First of all, before you became a skilled labour, as an individual, a person needs to cultivate a self-awareness by looking at the willingness of self-processed information and the ability to multiply diversity within oneself. For example, the reading culture, the awareness of globalization, the changeover of industrial revolution of 4.0, the market penetration and informational technology, in order to contribute to this strategy. These are some prospects that can mold you as a skilled labour in Malaysia. So the quality of skilled labour, which means the human capital, is more vital in leading the wealth and national potential of Malaysia. The most skilled labor can be produced if each and everyone aware the neediness of the current demand of nation. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Jelini Farhan bin Awad-P 254722. Today I want to talk about how to overcome skill labor shortage generally. Today, Malaysia did not have enough skilled labor in international business field. This shortage in skilled labor made Malaysia cannot compete with other nations. So, to overcome this situation, there are solutions. First, we can train our own workers to be more skilled. A company should give more training to existing workers to be more skillful and professional. A company can set up business workshop to the workers to enhance their skill. Besides that, a company should do R&D, research and development in training to empower the workers. T&D methods are changing continuously and improving regardless of whether programs are in-house or outsourced. Firms use a number of methods for imparting knowledge and skill to the workforce, and usually more than one method, called blended training, is used to deliver T&D. As a part of the blended training process, mobile learning is enhancing or replacing some traditional training methods. For example, a training must be in line with industry want. So, if the training of worker did not in line with the industry needs, the worker will not be able to compete with others. Second, in other ways to overcome the shortage of skilled labor is a international business company in Malaysia must do a joint venture with educational institution. In this day, an institution of education did not teach their students in line of business industry needs. So, if the cooperation between company and education happen, they will know that need in that field. They will know the skill that need in that field. The cooperation with the international business company will give more benefits, and the education institution can focus on what skill need. It aims to achieve its goal by conducting activities that foster individual and organization learning and knowledge. It is proactive and strategic rather than reactive and tactical, and can be closely aligned to corporate goals. Even though they are called university, they are not so in the strictest sense, in degrees in specific subjects are not granted. Lastly, government must focus in development of local skill workers and give a huge foundation to educational institutions. Some of the institutions lack of the fund, so they cannot make a program or institution for the skilled workers, and Malaysia did not have to worry about the shortage of skilled workers. Government also need to stop the recruitment of skilled workers from other countries. This recruitment made local skilled workers did not have place in international business company, and they cannot show their skill. Furthermore, the mobility of skilled workers from other countries has replaced the position of local workers. Government should make some barriers to overcome this situation. Lastly, government also need to make cooperation with top international business company. This cooperation will help local workers learn from skilled workers that company about work tasks and enhance their skill. That's all from me. Thank you.